Welcome back to Riverwalk Talks episode 6. I'm here with Tetyana and Winston. Thank you both so much for joining me. How are you today?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm great. Thanks for asking. Yeah, it's a great day out. Sun is shining. And yesterday and the day before, it seemed like it was going to be a nice day.
But it wasn't.
But it wasn't. The sun disappeared and it got super cloudy. And I was out here freezing. I actually, if you see those people playing volleyball over there, I ended up doing 2 interviews yesterday, and I said, I'm going to go introduce myself and play with them. So I played like 2 hours of volleyball yesterday. I don't even play volleyball, but my sister's a volleyball coach. So I was like, she'd be proud of me. So
Was she?
yeah, she was. Yeah, I told her about it.
That's great.
Yeah, she told me I should do it more often. I'm like, I don't know about that, but it was definitely fun meeting people and playing here in the park. So on to the interview. Question 1, what superpower would you want to have? And what superpower do you already have?
The superpower that I want to have, like connecting people and being invisible in that.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
like that.
So being able to connect people, but at the same time, just being able to disappear.
Yeah, not to be in the middle of this.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be
Nice.
cool.
And what superpower would you say you already have?
I can connect animals.
There you go. That's a great superpower.
Yeah.
Yep. Winston can vouch for you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's a good boy.
So my second question for you, what do you love most about Philly?
What do I love most about Philly? Catch me. Children.
That's a good answer.
I do like children.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great place to raise a family.
Yeah, not many places. You will not meet many children in all places, okay? And there are many children in Philly. And since I do want to have a family and children, that makes me happy when I see children. And nature.
Yeah,
Nature is good here.
definitely.
You can see everything.
I was living in California and it was like the nature there was like it's desert. So they'd plant houses and then they'd plant the nature. Here in Pennsylvania, it's like there's nature and they take out the nature and put in the houses, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I would like to have a forest in my house or house in the forest.
Yeah, I grew up in a forest atmosphere. And when I moved back to the city, I was thinking, I don't know if I can do it. I need the nature, but here with the Delaware River behind us and the parks and springtime's awesome here when all the trees bloom.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
So
What is the next question?
my third question for you is, how do you move forward when the past is all you've known?
How do you move forward when the past is all you know? You don't know. You don't know how.
Yeah.
It just keep going.
One step at a time.
Yeah. And you don't have to know.
Mm-hmm. That's kind of the beauty about the present and the future. Like you don't know what the day has in store for you or us, but you just walk through it and it happens. And next thing you know.
You see the wind is coming.
Yeah.
And the waves are coming.
Yeah. We get the beautiful waves over here.
And you don't know when the wind will stop. But you can enjoy while it's here.
Great answer. Thank you for sharing that.
You're welcome.
So my last question for you, what advice do you have for our viewers?
Slow down. Listen your heart, literally. Like, is it still there?
Mhm.
That helps me. Maybe it will help someone.
That's great. Thanks so much for sharing that.
You're welcome, Brian.
May I ask where you're from?
I'm from Ukraine.
Very cool. I have Ukrainian family as well.
Well, then we have something in common.
Yeah. Oh, it was nice meeting you.
Thank you for your
Thanks so
time.
much for stopping by. This has been Riverwalk Talks, Philly, episode 6. Thanks so much for watching.
Enjoy your day. Bye.
You as well.
Thank you.
Welcome back to Riverwalk Talks, episode 6. I'm your host, Noitalumis. I'm here with Mike. How are you doing today?
Doing great. It's a beautiful day.
Oh yeah, no complaints. You folks can't see it, but there's plenty of people walking, jogging, walking with families, having picnics, flying kites, playing volleyball, fishing, everything under the sun. We even got some drones going around here as
I
well.
can see that, yeah.
Yeah. So question 1 for you. Thanks so much for being on the show.
Oh, of course.
Question 1, what superpower would you want to have? And what
Ooh.
superpower do you already have?
Oh, I guess the ability to control time, that would be pretty good. I feel like you could do just about anything with that. I guess that would make you immortal, and you'd have a lot of money because you could go back and buy like Bitcoin and stuff. And superpower that I already have, I don't know. That's a tough one. I'm really good at trivia. I know a lot of useless facts.
Okay. So a lot of dots, even though they may not be connected, I think everything applies to everything in a way, So it may seem like useless facts, but one of those facts might, be just the fact that you need to.
Well, for my trivia team to win. I'm good at winning $50 gift cards and $10 or $20 gift cards, depending on the venue for the rounds.
I'm sure they're very grateful for that superpower that you have, your teammates. So question 2 for you. What is your favorite thing you love most about Philly?
I guess just the whole sports scene. I mean, I love how passionate we are. A lot of people think we're but we're just passionate, and I wouldn't trade for the world. I love that mentality. I love how when I go to other stadiums, people are scared of us. Like, no, we're actually really friendly. We're not that bad. But yeah, I guess just, especially when, the Eagles are doing really well, or the Phillies are doing really well. There's just something special about, going up to someone saying "Go Birds" to them, and it's a beautiful thing.
Certainly, I feel like the vibes are on a whole nother level when Philly sports teams are doing great.
For certain.
And for that reason alone, I wish them all the best success and hope they do well. I haven't lived in the city for much, so I'm not.
Oh, where are you from?
I was originally born here, but I moved out to the suburbs as a kid, and I was in California for about 6 or 7 years before moving back here last year.
Okay.
Also, when I got into ice hockey, my brother and his dad, they were Penguins fans, but they introduced me to the sport.
Okay.
So, but they also like the Flyers, and like, to me, I understand rivalries and they can be heated, but it's like, you'll be booing one guy one time, and then next week he gets traded to your team. And he's the hometown hero.
Hey, so, you root for the jersey. I mean, yeah,
certainly
root for the clothes.
And and it's like also the they're in the same state, so it's
Pittsburgh. You can just give them to Ohio, as far as I'm concerned.
And that's how a lot of people in Philly feel about it. But like I said, being raised and introduced to hockey by Penguins fans, I had to see the best in both worlds in light of the situation. So I don't think I'm ever going to win an argument trying to convince Flyers fans, that it's okay to root for the Penguins.
No, that's
but I understand that, and that's the city that we're in, and that's how passionate the sports fans are, and I can only admire that. I see even you got the Phillies sunglasses.
Oh, hell yes.
Respect. Question 3 for you. How do you move forward when the past is all you've known?
I guess you always gotta be looking to the future. Like my one roommate, he always talks about the past and like in a bad, like, I don't know, you just gotta, it's important to learn from the past, but like not to dwell on it. So you always gotta be looking forward, looking to the future. Yeah, I mean, because that's really the only thing you can control is your today and your tomorrow. Whatever happened yesterday, it already happened. So you can't change it, but you can learn from it.
Very nice. Yeah, it's not about like ignoring the past, but understanding it and acting in resonance of it.
Unless I had that superpower where I could go to the past and change it, but
there you go.
I don't know. It's probably not going to happen.
And when you talk about that superpower, it's we think we're going back for something, we go and it's totally different, or like we don't know, like based on what history we have, you never really know until you go back. And then same thing with being able to time travel, going into the future. That's like it's always like the
we ever see the butterfly effect?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah,
Yeah,
you could definitely have some repercussions.
definitely unfathomable ripples. But then you go into the past, and you come back to what you thought was the present, and it doesn't even exist anymore because you wiped it out.
Yeah.
Or say you want to go 1,000 years into the future, and maybe there is no future in 1,000 years, or
Yeah.
maybe it's something that is totally unexpected.
We're already in the
and-
Matrix, and time doesn't even exist. It's just a
Exactly.
construct.
Exactly. Speaking of the Matrix, my name, Noitalumis, it is the reflection of simulation.
Okay.
That's my artist name. So
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
I kind of got inspiration from that movie, seeing that at a young age and
Cool.
understanding the philosophical concept. And before, it was very like technological based, like how we thought of it, like because video games are so accurate and they get only so much better and more realistic, and
Yeah.
you extrapolate that over time, or you look at if there's a possibility of aliens, that they would be infinitely smarter than we are. And in the cosmic clock, it's like it doesn't take much time for technology to evolve.
Yeah.
So like given all that, and the thinking was like, if one simulation could be created, there would be infinitely more simulations than a base reality.
Yeah, that could be.
And that's where I was, and where I came up with the name Noitalumis. But now for me, it's more about like an energetic simulation,
Okay.
where it's like, if you actually look at what the words mean, simul in Latin, it means together or existing at the same time. And ation means conflation, or like coming together.
Okay.
So it's like when I say we're living in a simulation, it's like I have my own reality, you have your reality. These 150 to 200 people in the park all have their own reality, but we're moving into the present together and creating a simulation, a result of a resonance from the past, you might call it. So my last question for you, what advice do you have for our viewers?
Go outside when it's a beautiful day out. I mean, there's nothing better than enjoying this weather. It's March still. It can still, March, you can get a snowy day, or you can get a 75 and sunny day. So when the opportunity strikes, go out and enjoy it to the fullest.
Yeah, when I work mornings, and when I left for work at 7:45 this morning, it was 35 degrees, and I think now it's 75. So that's a 40 degree change right there. And
that's what you'll get in March.
When I looked at it yesterday, it looked like there might have been thunderstorms today. And it's like this concept that, the future may be darker than it really is. And we get to today, and it's absolutely phenomenal.
Amazing.
Like, I don't know what they're talking about, thunderstorms and rain. I'm like, it's sunshine and people and families out here walking, and dogs riding bikes, rollerblading, everything. So thank you so much, Mike.
Hey, my pleasure.
Yeah. This has been Riverwalk Talks Philly. And I just want to take a moment from our episode to thank everyone who's watching, to thank all our viewers and all our supporters, all our subscribers. I really appreciate you. And I appreciate everyone who's had the courage to come on the show. I just wanted to take a moment to mention our unofficial sponsor. It is City Cruises. I want to thank our unofficial sponsor, City Cruises, the spirit of Philadelphia. There's no better view of the city than on a city cruise, other than, unless you're here on the show at Riverwalk Talks, we got the view of the skyline. We got the view of the refurbished smokestacks to the right. And behind us, we have the river and the Benjamin Franklin Bridge. And these people, they think they have the best view, but the best view is really being a guest on the show, or being a viewer and getting to see the waves and the river and the Riverwalk Talks. They may have the riverboat cruise, but they don't have the Riverwalk Talks. So thanks so much for tuning in. I also want to take a second to address anyone who is making excuses for not doing something. I had a list of excuses why I did not come out here today. I looked at the weather yesterday, and it said it was going to be thunderstormy, cloudy, and thinking it would be just as cold and just as barren as the last 2 days. But doubt. I don't know why. Every time I doubt the universe, I'm always surprised. Amazing energy out here. Amazing day. The sun is shining. I was starting to lose my voice earlier today. What did I do? I ate well. I nourished myself. I drank some good water, and I got some Manuka honey to therapeutic grade to coat my throat and help my voice and allow me to come out here and do these interviews. And the people I've already spoken to today, it's just been amazing. And I couldn't imagine not coming out here and meeting the people and having the talks. So if you're watching, thanks so much. We appreciate you. Thank you, sincerely. This is Riverwalk Talks, episode 6. I'm your host, Noitalumis. I'm here with Will and Jamie. Thanks for coming on the show. So question 1 for you guys. What superpower would you want? And what superpower do you already have?
That's a good one. You want to go first? I need to think about mine.
I'll say, I wouldn't say it's like the common one, but I'll say like the power to control probability, like the probability of things happening.
You say it's a common one, but you're the first one to give that answer. So
Yeah.
It's less common than you think.
And then the superpower I already have, autism.
Okay.
I would say superpower. Probably to go back in time. To reverse time. Like fix a lot of stuff. Probably say a superpower I already have. I would say like to overcome a lot. A lot
That's
of
good.
obstacles.
Like resilience.
Yeah.
And then going back in time, any like specific time or a time in your life or a time like before you were born or what would come to mind?
I'd probably say like a couple years ago, so I could see my brother again. Probably that.
Okay. I respect that. Thanks for sharing that, guys. Yeah. Question 2 for you. What do you love most about Philly?
It's not like no place else. It's really its own unique environment.
Yeah.
Different people. Like you can't go nowhere else in the world and find people like Philly. Like it's truly a different place. I would say that.
I've driven across the whole country and 1000% you're correct. Like I've never been like, oh, this is just like Philly. Nowhere.
Nah, it's definitely
It's
different.
original. What about you?
I'll say to say what Will says. I feel like in Philly, like you could like always walk around and you'll always see somebody that you know. Like even though it's like you could say it's big, but it's really like a community if you really think about it.
Certainly. They say it's like it's a small world.
Yeah.
It's like it's a big
Like-
city, but it's a small city at the same
Yeah.
time.
Anywhere you walk, you'll always see somebody that you know.
This is episode 6 I'm filming today, but like I've already like 3 or 4 people. I'm like, oh, they've been a guest on the show. I'm like, oh, I saw that guy walk by a few days ago. And it's like same premise. So question 3 for you guys. How do you move forward when the past is all you've known?
That's a good question. I'm not gonna lie.
I feel like the way to move forward is like, I wouldn't say forget the past, but like let it go. Like if you dwell in the past is like going to be the only thing you know. Like everything in life is going to be like, oh, but when this happened and this happened, but like I feel as though don't forget the past, but at least like try to let it go and move forward. I feel like that's the only way you're going to like overcome everything. I wouldn't say like forgive and forget. Like don't forget because your past is what makes you like all the things that happen in your life is what will make you who you are. But I'll say like definitely like leave the past as the past. Like it's a point in your life. It doesn't make your whole life though.
Good
I would
answer.
say that.
Certainly.
Speaking.
Nah, when you asked the question, the first like I thought of a quote that I knew
Yeah.
where like if you keep looking at your footsteps, you can't see where you're going forward.
Mm.
So like if you keep worrying about the past, you can't worry about your future.
Well said. My last question for you. What advice would you give to our viewers?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Well, it depends. Like everybody got everything what they going on. Everybody like may need different advices. So I can't really say a specific one. But like I say a general, like be yourself. Don't let any like body get to you. Always like be curious, ask questions if you need. And that's really it. But like everybody got their own struggles.
I probably like kind of like piggyback off of what he says. Like a lot of people definitely do have their own struggles. I would definitely say like nobody's alone. Like you're not the only person in the world going through what you're going through. Like and I would say definitely like you said, you're not the only person. Like you definitely there's somebody else going through the same stuff you're going through. But I would say like the biggest thing, like don't be a what if person. Like don't be like, oh, what if I did this or what if I changed that? Like just do it because then you're never gonna know the outcome of what could have get something great for you by just being a what if person. Like, don't think about it. Just like get up and do it. Like, achieve greatness. Like, really do something. Like, don't be like everybody else. I feel like what really makes a person is like being unique, being yourself. Like,
Sorry.
be fun around people. Like, be a different vibe, but like definitely like be yourself. Don't be a what if person. Be
It's
be
like
somebody.
allowing yourself to really experience, life and its fullest.
Yeah, definitely.
Kind of like back to the previous question, it's like not to forget the past, but to act in resonance of it. It's like it's brought us to, where we are in the future, and we choose how we move forward with the footsteps, like he said.
Definitely. Like the past is what shapes you. Not it's not what's gonna make you make yourself something. It's just gonna shape you and be in a footstep that you overcame to get to where you were going. I like to say that.
Thank you so much, guys, for coming on the show. This has been nice meeting you guys as well. This has been Riverwalk Talks Philly with your host, Noitalumis. Guys, stay tuned. Appreciate it, guys. Thanks for coming on. Welcome back to Riverwalk Talks. I'm your host, Noitalumis. I'm here with Malak. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. So our first question for you, what superpower would you want to have? And what superpower do you already have?
I would have quick healing.
Okay. That would
I
come
feel
in
like,
handy.
Yeah, definitely come in handy. A superpower I already have is awareness. I'm very aware. So like I feel like it's a good quality to have.
Certainly. And it's like you can't know where to go if you don't know where you are.
Exactly.
And so the awareness comes into play.
Mm-hmm.
Question 2 for you. What do you love most about Philly?
Philly, especially like downtown Philly, I love like anything sports related. I'm really a sports girly. So like the sport, like tomorrow I'm going to the OKC versus 76ers.
Awesome.
They should have never traded Jeremy McCain, to be honest. Love that guy. I'm honestly going there for him. So, I still love Philly sports,
That's awesome.
Go Birds.
I don't follow that much of basketball, but he was a Sixer and now he's playing on their team. And so I think that's always cool. Like what I love most about sports is the strategy, but also the stories and the realism behind it.
Yeah.
And that's cool that he gets to come back to a town where I'm sure a lot of people are there to see the Sixers play, but like you, they're also there to see him play as well. Yeah. That's awesome. Question 3 for you. How do you move forward when the past is all you've known?
That's a really good question. Honestly, I just wherever the wind takes you. So just learn as you go. So that's what I like to do. I've learned to stop pushing myself so hard. I think the injury that I have right now, I tore my ACL, my meniscus. It just taught me to be more patient, and that's what I have been wanting to get better with. So I did, learn from that, and I'm gonna continue to learn along the way.
Very nice. May I ask how was it playing a sport?
Yeah, it was our first season game, and I had caught the ball, landed, my knee just gave in.
What sport?
It was basketball.
Basketball?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry to hear that.
I'm really trying to go play sports in college. I think that's my goal for now. But striving just to get better every day, just so I can get back.
There you go. Sometimes you got to slow down to speed up, and to allow the healing to really do its job. And yeah, so what advice I'd give is to make sure you're fully healed and to go into it slowly. Because I know a lot of people, they'll tear it and then they'll go back into it too fast and they'll tear it again. Yeah. So I wish you the best speedy recovery with that, and hopefully it all goes well.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. And then the last question for you: what advice do you have for our viewers?
Good question. I think just be your authentic self. There's gonna be people that's gonna hate on you. There's gonna be people that are gonna have certain comments, and that's just what people have to do. And honestly, in a way, like something negative is gonna happen. There's always something positive behind it. The world is a balance. So anything like me, I know after this, like I'm gonna get way better. It just taught me to be like, oh, instead of looking at it on a downside, I'm gonna get 10 times better than I was before. Because now I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I did. Now I'm gonna implement it once I get better and stronger.
There you go. It's like that sports study where it's like they took one group of people and they told them to imagine making the shots. And then they took the one group and they said, okay, take 10 shots. And then who became better was the ones who thought about doing it. And it's like the muscle memory and a lot especially when you can't physically play the game, you can still mentally study it. I'm sure when you're going to the basketball game, you know, you're going to be like, whoa, what was that? Like, I need to do that, you know? So that's awesome. And your awareness power will be amazing at
Just
the game
agree,
too,
yeah.
because you'll be able to pick up on everything.
Words, yeah.
All right. Thank you so much,
Thank you
Malak,
so much
for
for
coming
having
on the
me.
show.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. This has been Riverwalk Talks Philly with your host, Noitalumis. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.